that you have that are, I call them silent behaviors. And these are the kind of behaviors where you have the child who, you give them something to do, and then they're finished in like 5 minutes. Did you realize that that was a behavior? Like, did any of you realize that if you hand them something to do that you know would take 10 minutes, but they're done in 2 minutes, did you know that that was a behavior? That is a behavior. Because once they're done in 2 minutes, then they find something else to do for the extra 8 minutes that is disrupting the class. So, I implemented these little things in my room. They're called 70-30, 80-20, and 90-10 cards. Florence City is one-on-one initiative, and I got copies. I'll give everybody a copy of them. But we do one-on-one initiatives, so a lot of our things that we do with testing, kids take tests, answers come back, feedback is very quick because it's on the computer. So I hand the child one of these cards. I'll say, all right, you got tests or you got whatever, you need to have a 90-10. They know that if they make a 90 or higher on that assignment, then they get 10 minutes of free time. They know that, automatic, because it's a 90-10 card. I don't give this often, because I teach special ed, just depending on what it is. But they know that that's a 90-10 card. But then I also have cards that are 80-20. Now 80-20 is a little different. You have to make an 80 or higher. You have 10 minutes with me, but then you have 10 minutes of free time. 10 minutes with me looks like this. We have taken your test, and every question that you missed, I have went over it with you. Now, you may say, I don't have time to do that right now. I'm saying you do have time to do that right now. Because that 10 minutes is, if you, in the world of education, you know that 10 minutes is your RTI time. That 10 minutes is your RTI time to document that child that has the behavior, but it also documents the behavior, the academics at the same time. It doesn't have to be right after they've taken the test. It can be later. It doesn't matter. But they recognize that they have 10 minutes with you, and they have 10 minutes of free time, 80-20. And then you have 70-30. 70 or higher, you get 20 minutes with me, 10 minutes of free time. What do you see that's common with all of them? 10 minutes of free time. It's common with all of them. 10 minutes of free time is common with all of them. The reason why it's like that, I understand. You know, listen to me. Free time does not say computer time. Free time can be whatever they choose, or I can choose that free time. There, in some cases, it is just paper and drawing. I mean, pencil. It's just that. It doesn't always have to be computer time, but they all have a common 10 minutes of free time. Had a child that was in my room who was severely autistic, and he was very, very loving to that first and then. Y'all know that first you do this, then you get that. He loved that. Oh, he loved it. But then first he would get his work done, but it would be a 20, and then he gets free time. Can't do that. Because although you're able to complete the assessment or complete the assignment, the reality of it is you just failed it. So he loved these cards. It was like, give him a card, I gotta have my 20/80 card. But then on top of that, what it also did was it started with him, but it generated all of my kids to want to have a card. And in my mind, I'm thinking, you should know you want to make these grades. They didn't know. They didn't even see it as an expectation until somebody made it very clear that these grades to them are important. And you need these grades to pass. Now they've heard it, but something about putting it on the card just made a little bit of difference. So those are the cards.